Hello everyone, it's me Anton, and today I'm here to show you one of our latest updates which packs a bunch of new features and automations for every Tesla model out there. And throughout this video, I will tell you more about the special sale that starts right now at enhauto.com, but more on that later. So let's not waste any more time and jump straight into what's new in update 6.4. Let's start with a couple of new automations for the Commander, which is the brain behind all of our products. The first one is called Actions on Reverse. We have made it so that every time you shift into reverse, your car automatically triggers a specific action. For example, you can turn on your rear fog lights together with the dynamic brake lights for better visibility, something every legacy Model 3 and Y owner will appreciate when parking at night. Now, you can also disable mirror dimming just like Tesla has done on the newer vehicles. And if you know us well, we love making things fair. That is why we had to bring it to the older models. But there is one unique option that hundreds of you have been asking about for over the past few months. And now we are finally releasing it. It's called Mute on Reverse, and it does exactly what it advertises, muting all sounds for quieter parking experience, just like it used to be on the very first Model 3 Tesla has ever produced. It is available on all Tesla Model 3 and Y vehicles produced after 2020, except for the Model 3 Highland, which still requires additional work. Actions on Reverse is one of those automations that sounds simple, but once you try it, it just makes total sense, especially when parking at night. The second automation is an addition to our ambient light effects feature for all Highland and Juniper models. With this update, we are introducing an open door warning function, where your built-in RGB strip pulses in a specific color whenever a door is opened. This is great not only for awareness, but also for safety, especially at night when passengers are getting in and out of the car. All these features are available with our Commander dongle, and if you think you will enjoy using them with your Tesla, you can get it now with 20% off for a limited time at enhauto.com. Now, let's talk about the sexy strip, because we have added something really cool here. You can now customize how your strip behaves with a new setting called Strip Edges. Instead of lighting up half of the bar, you can now choose to show effects only on the outer edges. This means your turn signals and blind spot warnings will appear only on the sides, making them cleaner, sharper, and less distracting. You can even adjust the width of those edges to match your personal preference, which is something no other company has ever done. And honestly, once you see it in action, it just looks right. We have also added something a bit more fun, the Knight Rider animation. Yes, that Knight Rider from back in the days. You can set it as your default animation or even have it active during autopilot, greetings, speed limit warnings, or even sentry mode. It's a perfect mix of nostalgia and modern tech, and just as you see it on the screen, it makes your Tesla look awesome. But that's not all. We have also added more customization options. You can now set your strip brightness separately for daytime and nighttime. Many users have told us the strip can feel a bit too bright after dusk. Well, now you can adjust it exactly to your liking. And all of this is possible thanks to our dev team, which we are extremely proud of. They're always going above and beyond to make every setting unique. If the sexy strip is something you have been thinking about for a while, now is the time to get it, because it is also discounted by 20% at enhauto.com until April 16th. Moving on to the sexy buttons and knob. We have also added several new actions for these products, and it's all thanks to your fantastic suggestions. First up are the truck mode options. If you are a performance model owner, you can now adjust your handling and stability settings directly through your sexy products without digging through the menus. Also, controls for the adaptive damping have been added, but please note that this is only a feature available on the Juniper and Highland cars, since their suspension system is different. With that feature, you can quickly switch between comfort, sport, or even track variant, which only can be accessible through our products. But we always like to take things a step further, And this next feature will come as a surprise. With Update 6.4, we are officially giving every performance Model Y Juniper owner the ability to activate track mode, even though it's not available in the car's native settings. We had to do it. It's such a powerful and fun vehicle to drive, and we wanted you to experience what we have been enjoying over the past few months. Even though you won't see the track settings on the main screen, you can still adjust them through our Sexy products and monitor everything via the Sexy app. So whether you're cruising comfortably or pushing the car to its limits, everything is just one action away. If these features sound like something you would enjoy, consider upgrading your Tesla with the Sexy buttons and knob, also available at 20% off for the next few days. And now, let's quickly go through some additional improvements that the Update 6.4 brings. We have added a pedestrian chime action to the Sexy buttons and knob, which will play a special sound from the outside speakers on the Juniper, Highland, and SNX models. It's a great replacement for the loud horn sound in quieter areas. The second new feature is the addition of a light theme for the Sexy dash. This not only matches your Tesla's interface, but also reduces unwanted glare during daytime driving. Try it out, it makes a noticeable difference. The Action Sample Approach automation will not require Keep Climate On mode to be turned on if your Sentry mode is activated. But to make it work, make sure your commander is paired as a key to your Tesla, and please note that this feature does not work on the Juniper models. A new stat has been added to the Sexy app, which shows the estimated temperature of each wheel's brakes on any Tesla model. This is something you cannot even see anywhere inside your standard Tesla menu, so if you love going on a track, this is a stat you will enjoy having around. The Sexy knob now has a new option to assign a favorite page for your autopilot drives. Yes, the dial will switch its pages so that the actions you use most during autonomous or auto-steer drives are always within reach. And last but not least, a bunch of small improvements have been made across all of our products thanks to our fantastic users and their reports. I also want to thank our amazing beta testing group, which does a phenomenal work over Discord. The entire team and I are extremely grateful for your hard work. Guys, now you know everything about the new Update 6.4, and this is exactly what we aim to do with every single update. Make your cars more customizable, more intuitive, and more fun to drive. If you're not part of our ecosystem yet, what are you waiting for? Now is the perfect time to start your Sexy journey, especially with 20% off, something that doesn't happen often. So head over to enhauto.com and join the club today. Guys, thank you so much for watching. We will be making dedicated videos for each of these features, showing you practical use cases, so make sure to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out. Now, I'm going to drive this beautiful Model Y Performance with all the new settings available for it, and I'm going to see you in the next one.